a very lucky number for some people, and there's 3 of you here, so what? Let's move on. All right, no time for dilly-dally. All right, first order of business, screws. All right, word on the screws. You get to a question that you know your neighbor doesn't have an answer to, stifle that pity and screw them. Buzz in and hit the S key. They'll thank you for it later. Okay, my little chickadees, let's fly. Player 3, time to make a decision.
For the enjoyment of everyone during question 1, please, no unnecessary talking.
Shh. The category is, excuse you, $3,000 on the table for this one. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. Suppose you're at the video store and you're having some gastrointestinal problems. Which of these embarrassing noises could you not pass off as an actual movie title? Zots, gas, poot, or... Player 2, it's yours. Is from 1954 and stars Jack Lemmon and Judy Holliday. So in the store, you could away. Player 1, player 3, do something. Player 1, hit it. I've looked and I've looked, but I can't find any movies with the title of Poot. Which is too bad, because that eliminates the sequels Poot 2 and Poot 3, the final Poot. Player 1, tell me what's happening. Now showing, crime pays, but to whom should I write the check? This one's worth $1,000. Hey, remember when the guy gets killed at the beginning of Casablanca and Claude Rains tells his cops to round up the usual suspects? If instead of the usual suspects, the Casablanca cops brought in the mysterious villain from the movie The Usual Suspects, whom would they have in custody? Kaiser Wilhelm, Kaiser Soze, Kaiser Roll, or John Philip Sousa? Player 2, grab it. Kaiser Soze is the mysterious villain in The Usual Suspects. He's played by Kevin Spacey. Hey, you've seen it, right? Category time. Player 2, it's your call.
A question so real you can almost touch it. Filmed in spectacular 3D.
The selection is, come on, it'll make you vomit. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. Say you're playing Truth or Dare when someone dares you to ingest a revolting combination of foods that are also the names of movies. What could you eat that would fit the bill? Bananas and salsa, pork and tapioca, goober jelly and meatballs, or peanut butter and bull's testicles? All yours, player 1. Let this be a lesson to you. Player 2, player 3. Up to you, player 3. The always tasty combo of Woody Allen's Bananas and the Latin dance drama Salsa. Could I supersize that? Player 3, what looks good to you? Coming at you. I don't like spiders and snakes. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Heads up, here it comes. If famous wrestler Jake the Snake Roberts were thrown into the movie The Snake Pit, what should he fear happening? His new house falling apart, undergoing electric shock therapy, Satan buying his soul, or listening to Slash play guitar? Take a shot, player 2. Player 3, the good news is you're getting screwed. The bad news is you're getting screwed. What's the answer? Set in a mental institution, The Snake Pit, starring Olivia de Havilland, was one of the first films to explore the treatment of mental illness. Jake doesn't have much to fear, though. I mean, electric shock treatment is all staged anyway. Nice work, player 2. You just screwed yourself. Player 3, give me some category.
Piece of crime all the time.
Okay, give it up for Bellhop Bing. 2 G's if you get this one right. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. Which of the following would you see if you stayed at a Holiday Inn run by the stars of Holiday Inn? Danny Kaye making your bed, Rosemary Clooney cleaning the pool, Fred Astaire carrying somebody's luggage, or Gene Kelly bringing you extra towels? Player 2, grab it. Fred Astaire is the only one of these actors who starred in the classic musical Holiday Inn. It was the first movie in Hollywood history budgeted at $29.95 a night. Player 2, take your pick. AMPAS? What does the American Mute Parakeet Appreciation Society have to do with it? Wait, that's the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, are we? Oh, no way. I think we're going on a fiber optic field trip to Los Angeles, California. And the area code for Tinseltown is 213. Hey kids, go pack a sack lunch, because we're going on a fiber optic field trip. And according to this card that was just handed to me, are you serious? All right, I guess we're going to be talking to the executive director of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, Mr. Bruce Davis. If this is a joke, I'm going to kill someone, okay? Wait, all right, we're ringing.
Hello?
Hello, is this Bruce Davis?
Yes, it is.
Bruce Davis, the executive director of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences.
Is this John Tesh again?
John Tesh? No, nothing like that. My name's Cookie, and I'm the host of a CD-ROM trivia game about the movies, and I was wondering...
You're not adding a category for best performance in a CD-ROM.
No, I'm not after an Oscar. Well, maybe a few years down the road when anyway. You see, we're in the middle of a show right now, and we were wondering if you might be willing to come up with a trivia question for us. I mean, it's a trivia game about the motion picture industry, and who better to come up with a question than the executive director of the Academy?
Could we speed this up?
Sorry. Bottom line, do you have any movie trivia for us? It would mean so much to movie fans everywhere.
Well, I'm sort of busy right now, but yeah, I think I've got one for you.
Fantastic. Hang on the line, and one of our producers will set everything up.
All right.
Okay, we'll be back with Mr. Bruce Davis, the executive director of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Man, I still can't believe we got through to him. Right now, let's have another category. Player 2, give me something.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
This one's called, Didn't She Work with Yarnell? This one can net you $1,000. You remember the movie that stranded a half-naked Brooke Shields on an island with a boy? Okay. Say that in the movie, Brooke Shields had worn a product she had endorsed prior to making the film. What might the movie have been called? Pretty Baby Diapers, Endless Love Lotion, The Blue Jeans Lagoon, or Backstreet Dreams Lingerie? Player 1.
Oh, God, baby, I diss you so much.
Player 2, player 3, who's going for it? Player 3, do it. Endless love, huh? Player 2, it's yours if you want it. Player 2, it's yours. Well, that was crap. The Blue Jeans Lagoon. Brooke posed for Calvin Klein jeans commercials before landing herself in the Blue Lagoon. If Calvin Klein produced the Blue Lagoon, the kids wouldn't have sex. They'd just stand around looking skinny and bored. Your pick, player 2. How about it? Let's give a nice warm welcome to a hostile bakeover. How does $2,000 sound? You know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and now that I'm the host, there's nothing that you or anyone else can do about it. Ready? Here's a question about me, your loving host, Cookie. If I were to be used in the same manner as a cookie on a movie set, what would I be doing? Lifting the director into the air, jamming my head in a light to cast shadows, applying makeup to the star's naked body, or driving around town scouting locations? Player 2, grab it! The thing that's used to make studio lights cast different shaped shadows like trees or windows or skylines and stuff, that's called a cookie. But I gotta tell you, you're not getting me up on no ladder. I ain't union. All right, thanks for indulging me. Back to the game. I wonder what player 2's gonna pick. Excellent choice, player 2. Players 1 and 3, get away from the keyboard, because player 2, it's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is kicking ass and taking names. Now, I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it features Steven Seagal or Jean-Claude Van Damme. As each title comes up, if it's a Seagal film, press 1. If it's a Van Damme film, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. For each right answer, you get $500. And you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Above the law. Hard to kill. Death warrant. Double impact. Hard target. I'm deadly. Last one. Sudden death. That's all she wrote. You missed 3, but you got 4. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's see your new total. Could be worse. Your score could be going down. In fact, it still might. Let's find out. Player 1, ante up. All right, here's the deal. The Costner Conspiracy. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Let's see how you handle this one. If District Attorney Jim Garrison from JFK had to convince a jury of other Kevin Costner characters of a conspiracy to kill Kennedy, whom would he have the most trouble convincing? Ray Kinsella from Field of Dreams, Crash Davis from Bull Durham, John Dunbar from Dances with Wolves, or Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? You gotta answer it, player 3. I name you, buzzes in with wrong answers. Player 1, player 2, who's taking it? Take a shot, player 2. Crash Davis states in Bull Durham that he believes Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone when he assassinated Kennedy. What might be even more difficult for Kevin, though, is trying to convince a jury he's from anywhere other than Southern California. You have the honors, player 2. Say hello to Speaking in Tongues. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. All right, imagine Meryl Streep has invited you out for dinner. I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about. Because this dialect helped her win an Oscar for Best Actress, Meryl Streep would be most successful ordering dinner at which type of ethnic restaurant? French, Polish, Australian, or Italian? Player 2, grab it. Let's take a little off the top. Player 1, player 3, who's gonna grab it? Let's take a look at the right answer. Meryl Streep won a Best Actress Oscar for her role as a Polish immigrant in Sophie's Choice. And what was Sophie's Choice? Sausage and potato dumplings. Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. To start off, 1 screw apiece. Let me pull some out here. What the hell is that? Okay, here you go. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. We're We're back with Bruce Davis, the Executive Director of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Mr. Davis, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Do you have a question for us?
Yes, I do.
And the envelope, please.
Quit that.
Sorry.
The category is two-timing women.
And this one's going to be worth $5,000.
All right, put your finger on your buzzer. Here we go. Which of the following actresses had not, as of 1996, won 2 Oscars for Best Performance in a Leading Role? Sally Field, Jane Fonda, Meryl Streep, or Elizabeth Taylor?
All yours, player one. They picked Meryl Streep.
Correct. Meryl Streep has won 2 Oscars, but only one was for a leading role. She has more nominations than any other performer in the last 20 years, though, so you don't need to feel too badly for her.
Hey, great question, Mr. Davis. Thanks a ton.
Happy to do it.
Hey, maybe you could answer something I've always wondered about. You know that little Oscar statue?
Mm-hmm.
Well, is Oscar naked, or is he wearing some sort of a body stocking? He must be cut off. All right, well, that was Mr. Bruce Davis, the Executive Director of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. And, well, let's get back to some categories. Player one, hit me with the cat. Here we have good head. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Okay, take a good look at this picture and tell me, who most likely carries this photo in his wallet? Dr. Frankenstein from Young Frankenstein, Dr. Huff from The Man with Two Brains, Dr. Patrick Corey from Donovan's Brain, or Pinky from Pinky in the Brain. Player two, it's yours. Dr. Huff. Dr. Huff. The guy from The Man with Two Brains is in love with Anne the Brain, who lives in a jar. So that makes him the only man in the free world who wants to come in a little cup. Your turn, player two. 13. Well, what do we have here? Kids these days. Oh, let's just make this one $6,000. Strap on your helmet. We're going in. If Bernardo Bertolucci's 1979 film Luna were remade today as one of those Honey, I Did Something Wacky to the Kids movies, which of these would be the best title? Honey, I cut the kids' heads off. Honey, I had sex with the kids. Honey, the kids aren't ours. Or Honey, I ate the kids. Player three, make it. You're screwed, player one. Give me an answer. Honey, this money ain't yours. Player two, player three, who wants it? The correct answer is... In the 1979 film Luna, Jill Clayburgh has sex with her son. No brainer, though. Who wouldn't rather have sex with Jill Clayburgh than Rick Moranis? Player one, your choice. What are we doing? Hiya! For your enjoyment, bon appetit. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Put it in gear, because here we go. If you were hungry for love and wanted to watch a bunch of movies in which people had sex on a kitchen table, which movie would disappoint you? Bull Durham, Fatal Attraction, 9.5 Weeks, or The Postman Always Rings Twice, the 1981 version? Take a shot, player two. In Fatal Attraction, Glenn Close and Michael Douglas have sex in the kitchen sink, but not on the kitchen table. And thank God, I mean, people eat off a table, for goodness sake. Player two, take your pick.
deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
This category is known as Let's Goat to the Movies. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. Hey, let's pretend you're at the petting zoo and you want to feed the baby goats. Because they each played characters named the Kid, you might look for each of these in the goat pen of a petting zoo, except Jackie Coogan chewing on a tin can, the gruff artist formerly known as Prince, a bleeding Dustin Hoffman, or Emilio Estevez rubbing up against a tree. Player 2, grab it. Lil' old Dusty was never a kid. And he got over that whole bleeding thing with a few elocution lessons. Your pick, Player 2, how about it? Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time, Flora. There is no scum.
One gibberish category coming up. The oldest trick in Gandhi's book. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay, get ready and tell me, what does this rhyme with? The fast and slouch. Okay, heads up. It's a piece of furniture. Is it a beanbag chair? It's a piece of furniture associated with sexual harassment. Last clue. Spent any time on the couch? You know, that's how I got to host this game. I spent an hour on the fast and slouch. Now, I've never been in favor of plastic covers for furniture, but if anything needed it. Player 1, it's up to you. Let's see what we got going. It's a thin line between actor and transvestite. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. If the title character from Tootsie were to play Dill from the Crying Game, what would you get? A she playing a he plays a he playing a she? A he playing a she plays a she playing a he? A she playing a he plays a she playing a he? Or a he playing a she plays a he playing a she? Player 1, hit it.
Abort mission!
No, it's too late!
Player 2, player 3, who's going for it? Player 3, I am woman, hear me wrong. Make your move, player 2. Take a shot. He playing a she plays a she playing a he. She's. Oh, that was a hard one. Tootsie, or Dorothy Michaels, is a man playing a woman. Dill is a woman who is really a man. That means it's a he playing a she who is a he. Next question, how many hours of therapy does that equal? Let's have a category.
What do we got out there?
It looks like 18, sir.
Chew on this. I know it. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Hey, have you been paying attention? Was the person in the last question really a man or a woman? Buzz in and type in your answer. A man? A woman? The person was genderless, or I can't remember. Up to you, player 3. Nope, bet you're embarrassed. But not as embarrassed as if you'd made that mistake in, say, a singles bar.
Hey!
Player 1, Tootsie's a man. I'm glad you got this straight, because I could go on asking this all day. Hey, I've got nothing better to do. Player 1, give me category. The category? Women who prefer back hair. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. What words could Jessica Lange have said to her simian co-star in King Kong that would have best described her filmmaking experience up to that point? Be easy on me, it's my first time. My last jungle picture was a bomb. All yours, player 1. Gotta answer it, player 2. So's your answer. Player 1, player 3, who wants it? Player 3, do it. No, but how does it feel to be 2 inches tall? Player 1, hit it. She didn't speak. If only you could say the same now. I wonder if it's this one. King Kong was Jessica's first movie. And ladies, if your first time is with a zillion-foot-tall gorilla, it may also end up being your last time. It's all about you, player 3. I proudly present E.T. or not E.T. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If that lovable alien E.T. started reprising the roles of the actress who contributed to his voice, what might we see him doing? Falling in love with Richard Gere, fighting other aliens with a flamethrower, being driven around by Morgan Freeman, or exclaiming,
"The dingo ate my alien child."
Player 3, make it happen.
Love means never having to say you're sorry, and I love you.
Player 1, player 2, who wants it? All yours, player 1. I'm gonna have to streep you of some cash. Ball's in your court, player 2. For the curious, here's the right answer. Deborah Winger from An Officer and a Gentleman contributed to the voice of E.T. Personally, I'd like to see E.T. an urban cowboy. Ride that bull, boy!
Oh, E.T. phone ambulance.
Your call, player 3.
Time for the attack. When you see 2 words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The 2 words that match have to fit this clue. You're on the air. Now what do you have to say? I'm all ears. Talk to me.
great game. Nice, solid win. To put things in perspective, though, it's just a trivia game. I mean, you're still going to die someday, and,
You don't know!